Good morning to everyone. Myself, Dr. Principal Deepak Sable. From today onward, we are going to start the toppers interaction. The toppers interaction means those who are current batch, 10th standard toppers from their college and junior college or school. It is said that these students are toppers in their school. So therefore, we decided to interact with them, and hence the main motto behind it is to appreciate the toppers' hard work and their smart work which they have done throughout the year, and to make the other students aware to understand toppers' overall activities. That means activities of academic, co-curricular, extra-curricular, and the health related. And this information can be utilized for the average student to gain the knowledge and information to become as a topper, and how to balance. As we know, during examination and before examination, students sometimes they ignore the meal, breakfast, and some healthcare issues, and therefore we try to understand whether how they balance the health and uh, say the study between them. These are the main objectives behind this our starting interaction of toppers, 10th standard toppers. So today we have with us the toppers from the Panna English High School, Badlapur. Let us start with them. Yes, all those toppers, please introduce yourself.
Hello, good morning everyone. I am Vansh Kamlesh Verma, studying in Panna English High School in class 10th. I live in Badlapur, Hyderabad, West. I am aiming to improve myself for the SSC board exam of 10th standard.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Sachitra Gupta, studying in Panna English High School, Badlapur, in 10th standard. I'm trying to improve myself for the SSC board examination.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Arya Arun Desle from Panna English High School. I am studying in class 10th.
Good morning. Myself, Harshita Rakesh Poddar from class 10th, school, Panna English High School.
Good morning, everyone. I am Iram Fatima Patel from Panna English High School, studying in 10th standard.
Okay. Now my first question to you, I expect answer from each one by one. So my question to you is, do you have any specific study style, studying style, specific studying style?
No, sir, actually, I go through the basic method, like understanding the concept clearly and going through it day by day so I can improve in the concept.
I also don't have a specific studying method. I just regularly study every day. I would say this is my studying method.
First, I would like to clear my concept because I think that clearing concept is the most important thing to score good marks, because you can attempt any questions that you will be given.
No, there's no specific method while I'm studying. It's just basic, like understanding concepts and being theoretical to my textbooks. That's the main motto.
I just try to understand the concept of the topics and make target that I want to complete 2 to 3 chapters in 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. That the toppers first emphasize to understand the clarity about the concept. Once they understand the concept, they build their other theoretical uh, say information. Let us move toward the next question. My next question to you, students of other average students, they want to know your timetable. What is your timetable for the studying throughout the year?
So, it's the normal day routine or for
Your
exams?
specific timetable.
So, my day starts at 6:15 by waking up for getting ready for going to school. The school is from 7:30 to 12:30 p.m. After coming home, I study the classes, work, homeworks to attend it. From 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. my classes are there. After that, I go to home and revise what I learned in the classes. And from 8 to 9, I go outside to play physical fitness. And after that, I take my dinner approximately till 9 to 9:30. All my work is done that. And after that, for 2 hours, I study the school.
The truth is, I don't have actually a specific timetable. I also don't stick to a timetable because it is not possible to do accordingly what we have planned in the timetable. When I wake up in the morning, I just see what work we have to do today and decide according to it. And throughout the day, I try to accomplish it what I have decided in the morning.
I think that everybody should allot some time for their self-study at home except their schools and tuitions. For me, studying at morning is the best time. Everybody should know their strength that when they get to understand something better in the evening or in the morning, according to that, they should fix their study routine.
So I don't have any specific timetable, but I was night person before some days, but now I'm morning person. So I like to study in morning, and for me, like it's from 2:30 to 6 that I want to study at that time. So it's not possible for every time that I should study at the time, but for some reasons I'm studying from 2:30 to 6, and after that classes, schoolworks, and everything.
I wake up early in the morning and study the important topics, and then I go to school. And after school, I take half an hour rest and again start studying. This helps me to learn to revise the topic and the importance.
Okay, means you follow the general timetable. There is no specific timetable. Okay, within that general timetable, you try to achieve maximum, except one or two students who have some different timetable, extra time for the study. Now, my next question, next information, which our students, those who are watching this, is we prepare the notes. Is there any specific method or system which you follow for the making notes, preparation of notes? If you have, please inform our students.
Mostly, I prepare my notes to the textbook because the exam are based on the textbook. And for detailed answer, I prefer digest and targets of Chetna and all.
I try to make concise and develop my own answers with the help of internet textbook and other notes. I also make diagrams related to the question which are important, and also some additional information and pointers which are related to the given answer but not mentioned in the textbook but are important in the perspective examination.
I like to make notes from previous year questions because I think they are the most important. You can go through it and see what topic comes or repeats the most time. And accordingly, textbook is also important because many of the questions are from textbook. So you should go through every page from the textbook. I think that.
Like I make prepare notes for only science subject. I think that's a concept based subject, and we should make notes. Like our teacher Premlata, teacher teaches our science one, physics, chemistry, and her word is for every word. For me, her word is knowledge. Like we need to take up that word and we should study according to it and make notes.
I usually prefer textbooks, and I go read the textbooks carefully and go underlining that important points, and then I wrote down that all important topics in my notebook.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, my next question for these toppers is related to, are they doing any revision of your study number? And at the same time, do you use previous question papers, or is there any mock test which you utilize?
Yes, sir. I use the SSC board previous papers which came the previous years, as they are very informative and the questions sometimes repeat too. And the papers for books like Question Bank and other. So,
I also prefer mock tests and sample question papers as it tells us where we are lacking and helps in time improvement. Also, it also tells us which questions are more important and tells us what we can infer that which questions can come in the next year papers.
I think that more you will solve the paper, more you will get good marks, and you will get to know question from different aspect. How will they come? I think previous year questions are the most important as you get information about all the questions and you will be prepared to answer them in case if they come in any other format.
I also prefer using PYQs. Like it helps and it boards gives us that idea that you should study this. And specifically, I do mock tests, like preparing my own self questions and able to answer them. And PYQs, and there are many more assignments, like small assignments were taken by school, which helps me to like to build my study and knowledge.
I just go solving the last year question papers, and this helps me to know the exam patterns and I understand what mistake I make, and due to which I avoid doing the same mistake in the.
Oh, yes, it means that all these toppers are focusing on previous questions which have been they are using for to improve their understanding about the concept and question. So thank you very much. This will be very helpful to our students, those who are watching this interactive session. Now my next question is, we have a different subject at the 10th standard. Some subjects are difficult, some subjects are easy. So my question to all of you, which subject do you think is very difficult and why?
So, in my opinion, the subject mathematics should be given more importance as in subjects like science and history. If we go to textbook, we can answer something, but in maths, it is not like that. We should know the theorems and formulas, and also the writing skills part of the language subjects as they hold more marks.
I think all the subjects are equally important, but some subjects are comparatively difficult or difficult to understand than other subjects. I think history should be given more importance as it requires, as the questions come from inside the textbook. So we need to go through the textbook as thoroughly, and so we can get the answers to each and every question without giving any mistakes.
I also think that all subjects are equally important and there is no difficult subject if you are prepared. But then also I think that maths should be given more importance because the question in mathematics paper are based on your thinking skill, higher order thinking skill. It is not necessary that they will come from textbook only. So first you should know how to attempt them, how to clear the concept. If your concept is clear, you can crack or solve any type of sums. So maths should be given more importance.
According to me, language and mathematical questions. And the other than that, subjects like history, geography, and other like science and science too are being theoretical to textbook. If you are, then it will be easy. But like there is no subject like which is hard. But like language, it's very difficult, but not impossible to score out of in writing skills. It should be one should be perfect to score out of in that writing skills. It's not impossible, but it is not hard.
I think max should be given more importance because it requires to understand the steps that we have to follow, but we should never ignore other subjects.
Yes, thank you very much. I think the more or less from the viewpoint of all students, the mathematics and the science had more attention. है So this has come from our toppers interaction. Now let us move toward the next question. My next question is very simple. As we know, we study more and more. So sometimes people, mean students, they take extra effort to improve their memory. Is there any technique which you are using to improve your memory for the study?
Actually, sir, in the playtime, my minds get refreshed and the whole day's stress and tension for studies gets less. So after that, when I study, I feel refreshed and the things I read are remembered in my mind.
Actually, I don't have a technique for memorizing anything special. I think the key is to revise again and again the answers for the examination, so it will help you in the memory.
Many students do this mistake that studying continuously and not giving themselves a break. So this is absolutely wrong, because in this way you can't remember the answer properly. Hence, some time should be given to pursue your hobby or to make your mind fresh. For me, my hobby is sketching, so I always try to give some break and pursue my hobby. It not only helps me to fresh my mind, but also remember the answers more quickly.
While being distracted or being frustrated by studying continuously for hours and hours, I feel like let's go for cycling, and I connect with nature for a while and have my own relax and my me time. So it helps me to again concentrate on my study with more and 2x focus and concentration.
I just take small breaks between studies, so it helps me to remember the answers for long time. Also, in free times, I do painting.
Okay. Now, so we received one positive and the important technique. As we know, these toppers are very clear and very clever because they are very much attentive about their study. One is following that, memorizing their concept, and others are also following the some breaks required during the study. So this is very much important. So you will have to think accordingly. Those who are watching this our interactive session, the student they should know that which technique we should utilize it. Now my next question to all these our topper is, as we know, student they give less importance to health. So my I just want to know what you are taking steps during entire year toward the health, how you are going to improve, maintain your health during the examination and before the examination, because the health is very much important. If students they ignore their health, they face some issue at the time of examination. So therefore we should know from all these toppers what technique they are utilizing, or what method they are utilizing, or what are their steps toward the maintaining their health during and before examination.
So for maintaining my health, I follow a proper diet, avoiding junk foods and prioritizing the vegetables and fruits. In normal day and examination times, I follow the same routine because health is also important.
Correct.
And healthy body leads a healthy mind.
Okay, good.
I try to get 7 to 8 hours sleep, eat green leafy vegetables, and avoid outside food as it can deteriorate our health. During the examination, I also follow the same routine because there is no need for different routine as the health is more important.
I think that health and good study go hand in hand. We should know how to maintain our health, because at the time of exam, if you are fit, if you are fine, then only you will be able to write the paper nicely. For this, you should have a proper study schedule, proper sleeping time, and you should also have a good diet. Many students eat junk foods, and at the time of exam, they feel ill. So everybody should start to eat home cooked food, and especially give attention to their sleep schedule, as it can help our mind to remain fresh and healthy.
Like we should sleep for 8 to 7 hours. Like it's important. Or even if you will study for hours and hours, you are gonna not remember the answer for the same.
Right.
And avoid eating packaged foods. That's the biggest problem that every teenager faces. Like eating packaged food every now and then, second and third day, and eating oily and junk food. We should avoid that, and we should eat home cooked food. That's for better. And for our memory, we should also eat home cooked food.
I think health is also important along with studies. We should always eat healthy food and have meal on time to time. Also, we should sleep on time so that we will have energy for studying.
Okay, thank you very much. And we come to know from this topper that they are taking care of their health as well by avoiding outsider junk food, preferring homemade food, and that is also vegetables, and that is also important. So I request all the students who are watching it, okay, they should follow the same pattern which our toppers are following. Okay, my next question is, uh, we have come to know the various aspects of our toppers. So I would like to request these our toppers to give some suggestions. Those who are watching our interactive session, I request please give your suggestion to our students who are going to watch your say interactive session.
Every student should learn daily and revise the things they go through each day, because learning before the exam will not be worthy for attending the examination and performing good. Also, giving importance to the health and body is important. Good performance is given by body and mind both, and performing well in exam is also important. So they should prioritize their study as well as their health.
I would say they should focus on their weak subjects rather and clearing their concept rather than rote learning. I would suggest them to build their own method of studying rather than following others' techniques for studying. I would also suggest them to look for their health, as health is important for during the examination, um, and focus on their weakness.
Many students do this mistake that they waste their time at the starting of the year, and at the end of the year they have so much things to learn, and it's not possible to learn all these things in just 1 month. So everyone should try to focus on their weak subject and try to study from the starting of the year, so they will be clear about all the questions. Also, they should try to focus more on the difficult subject. They should get to know that where they are losing marks and what are the problems they are facing while writing the paper, and should improve that things more.
Now, if I would say that if you want to score the like 90 plus, 95 plus, so if there is a will, there is a way. So if they really want to score like 95, 96, they should follow someone's like suggestions, like studying. They should follow that. If I'm studying for a while, they should study for 2 hours, 3 hours, and they should understand the concepts. They should be capable to write their own answers to score. And my suggestion for them, to maintain their health, and they should not like be awake for 2 to 5 hours, 6 hours late nights. You should be sleeping, that you should sleep and have good sleep, and then you should start studying again and be theoretical to your textbook. That's my biggest suggestion to you all.
I will suggest that you should regularly do studies and take this chance, because if this time will gone, it will never come back, and we should feel our parents proud.
Suggestion Devi. Okay, thank you very much for your wonderful suggestions. I expect these are suggestions. Our students who are watching interactive session, they should follow it, and that definitely they are going to see the improvement in their study. Now let us turn to the last question, and that is a very much important. As we know, everybody would like to become something, okay, in their life. So let us find out from our toppers what they want to become, what they want to be in the life, their life. Okay, let us see. Now here I just want to know what is your aim and what you want to become in your life.
So, sir, I am aiming to work in the field of AI or software engineer. So, because these fields are gaining more importance in the modern world, I aim to become a AI research analyst to work for AIs and research upon them to develop new AI types.
I'm thinking to become a researcher in astronomical physics. I want to develop the astronomical area in our country, and so I'm thinking to become a researcher in aeronautical engineering.
I want to become a surgeon, as everybody think that being doctor is not is a very common thing, but I think that I want to become from the bottom of my heart. I want to save others' life, because everybody in our life have sometimes seen their there are people going away from them, and I don't want to make people um like this. I want to save many lives, and yes, I want to become a surgeon.
I would like to be an IAS officer by cracking UPSC as its hardest exam in our India. by giving myself a try. I want to become, and it will also make my parents proud of myself.
I want to become a civil engineer and make my parents feel proud.
Okay, thank you once again. Now we have come to know that these toppers would like to become say engineers, doctor, and the administrator, that is IAS officer. Okay, so I, from my bottom of heart and from the myself, I heartily wish them for their bright future. Okay? And I would like to felicitate these toppers by giving a small token of love. दिखेगा तो best of luck to everyone, best of luck, best of luck, best of luck to everyone. Much all the toppers. I hereby would like to heartily thank the principal of Panna English High School, Srimati uh, Karum Chaudhary Madam. She gave help in this regard immediately. I also would like to thank the management of Bharat Schools and the colleges for their wholeheartedly support. And thank you very much our videographer, Sri Girish ji, for his timely support. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much.